All right, so welcome to another episode here on the Critical Charts. We're going to take a look at some charts and evaluation. Today we're going to look at Pinterest. So if you like pins or you like Pinterest or you're looking at social media, we're going to evaluate it based on the charts. Now, keep in mind, none of these are recommendations to buy, sell, or trade anything, just my own personal ideas and opinions. All right, let's kick things off. And as we take a look at Pinterest here, what we're going to do is we're just going to take a look at what's going on here recently. And what I like about Pinterest is if we look at the monthly chart, really, we're looking at the monthly. What you can see is this trend line is coming right here into this past resistance, right? So here we have resistance in the past, and now we're coming right into some support. And it's possible that this support could hold. I'm not saying that it will, but it's possible that it could. And the problem a little bit here is we've got some bearish volume right here that's playing a little bit of negative role into the stock. So if we look at just, hey, let's make a story out of it, you can see the stock kind of consolidated sideways, pulled back a bit, and then started climbing higher. Now, I will give you some thoughts. If we look at Facebook, take a look at what happened with Facebook back when it first debuted or got started, right? We kind of sold off, played around, and then, well, you guys know the rest, right? So this stock continued then to go. I'm not saying this will be the same projection. Pinterest obviously has a lot smaller user base. But what it could mean is that as we take a look at Pinterest, we do have to take into consideration that it's still early in this stock. And they are getting funding, obviously, from the market. And as right here, you had the sideways action. Now you got this pullback. We got down into like the, what is that, the $13 level or so? $10 level. And then its stock continued to do fairly well for quite a while, reaching up to about $90 a share. And this is where we had some trouble. So near that $100 level, a lot of stocks have trouble. Until for them to go higher, they need to kind of prove it, right? So this stock had some trouble there. So we are having a pullback, but the pullback that we're having right now is coming right into this level that we've had in the past. So if you look at this in the past, where the support and resistance kind of meet, you are right there. So as we look at maybe a possible buying opportunity, here's also another price action that happened in that area. There's a lot of price action that's going on right here at this price level. So this level between kind of 33, 36, there's a lot going on. Now, if we look at kind of the daily, one thing that I like seeing is as we look at the daily, we're starting to see kind of a consolidation, kind of this little bit of a base, right? It's trying to say, hey, this is my floor. Normally what happens is they're kind of going down, right? So you got this going down pattern, but now, okay, you did have this little drop, but now it's trying to say, hey, I'm basing. Now, you don't see that base everywhere, right? You think it's going to be here, but it doesn't last very long. So this one is very short term. These are very short term. This one now is a much longer term. Like, look at how short these other ones are, right? They're very short term bases. This is a longer base. So as we're looking to kind of base this, and we're starting to kind of turn a little bit. So what I'm looking for is, hey, can we start turning and breaking maybe this price level right here? So as we look at this descending trend line resistance, are we looking for a possible turnaround? Now I would use this 35 as a support or stop, definitely. But if we start getting some price action this way, this could be one to start really taking a hold into. Now we'll show you one more chart to kind of compare it. Look at what's happening here with PayPal. Here's PayPal for you. And you can see also similar at 180, we're starting to kind of turn. And this is something I reviewed not too long ago, but that's what you're looking for. It's kind of like this turn motion, right? You're trying to see, hey, are we looking to move into this direction? And this is what you're looking for with Pinterest is like, hey, are we going to start getting this movement to the upside? Disney here as well. Look, it was going down for quite a while. And then you get that turn effect, and then it's starting to do well, right? So that's kind of what we're looking for. Right now it's just basing, it needs some time, and we're kind of going sideways here. And this longer period of digestion is really a good thing. So it's just all about being patient, letting that stock set up and build momentum and energy for the next leg higher. Anyways, I hope this helps, shows you a few technical levels. You're right there, and what you're looking for really is that turnaround of support kind of right here. If it breaks below this, that could be trouble. So in that case, I'd avoid the stock for a little while until maybe you start looking at some of these other key critical levels to see if it can come back and bounce here or come back and bounce around here, which has some support, or obviously around that $11, $12 level. But that's really low. So I do wonder, you know, from a stock going from about $90 a share going down back to 10, possible, but I think people start snapping it up sooner rather than later. I don't think it's going to go to zero, right? It's Pinterest, so it's possible, but I don't think it will. So we're looking for that turnaround, and this is kind of what we're watching is, hey, now we've got a longer basing pattern. With a longer basing pattern, it's starting to have some more potential. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for joining me. Feel free to check out my options trading channel, and I will see you kind of in the next video. Thanks, take care, and I'll see you next time.